Hello everyone, welcome to class. I'm Kate, I'm an English teacher here on Verbling, and today's class is for intermediate students and above, and the class is on reported speech, so transforming direct speech into reported speech. And this is a two-part class. In this first part, we'll be doing the more intermediate level version, I guess, and then in the next hour we'll be working on some more difficult sentences. So, welcome students. Hi Sum.
Hello, good to see you. How are
Good
you?
to see you too. I'm doing well, and yourself?
Yes, I'm doing well, thank you.
Good. And do you have any plans for the weekend?
No, but I usually go to the beach.
You usually go to the beach. Okay, nice. Do you live near the beach?
Yes, it's beside the beach. I just I am walking for maybe 10 minutes.
It's a 10-minute walk. That's great. How nice. Okay, and hi, Matt.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kate. How's it going?
Yeah, nice. I'm from Italy. Maybe the first time that we are together in the lesson.
Yeah, I think so. It's very nice to meet you, Matt.
Yeah, really nice to meet you.
And how long have you been using Verbling?
I think that I discovered Verbaling 6 months ago, but I came back only one month ago. 1 month ago.
Okay, so you sort of took a break and now you're back.
Yeah, because
Great. Well, very nice to have you here. Okay. Ooh, a lot of people just joined at once. Okay. What were you saying? Did I interrupt you? What were you saying, Matt?
Sorry?
What were you saying? Did I cut you off?
I don't understand very well.
I think I may have interrupted you.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. All right, well, great to have you here. Okay, and let's see. Ooh, everyone just joined at once. I'm happy to see all of you. Hi, Ali.
Hi, Kate, again.
Hi again. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks. I'm doing well. Okay, and hi, Andre.
Hello,
How's it going?
it is going amazing
Going amazing. Why is it going amazing?
because it is Friday evening, the work week is over, and I'm going to enjoy my weekend.
Good, and what plans do you have for this weekend?
A few English classes on the Saturday, then I will do some grocery shopping and some fun with friends.
Very nice. Sounds good. And who else do we have here? Hi, Daniel.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
How are you?
Fine, thank you. It's Friday. And
Good. Are you finished with work as well?
yes.
Very nice. Good. Hello, Jabo or Habo?
Oh, Jabo?
Jabo, hi.
Hi.
How's it going? I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you. Hi,
Good.
everyone.
Jabo, we have not met before, is that right?
Yes, this
Okay.
is my first time to join your class.
Very nice to meet you. I'm Kate. I'm an English teacher from the US.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Taiwan.
From Taiwan.
Yeah.
Cool. And how long have you been using Verbling?
Not so long, maybe just 1 week.
Okay. Well, welcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you been enjoying it so far?
Yeah, actually, I very enjoy it. Yeah, and I can practice speaking English, and also I can
Good.
hear people talking. It's nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Great. Well, it's very nice to have you here.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Cornell.
Hi Kate, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you, but I have a bad mood because it is raining cats and dogs in Hungary.
It's
Yeah,
raining cats and dogs.
yeah, and autumn is
in-
is coming.
Yeah. You're from Budapest, right? Or not?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. When I visited, the weather was very gray and very cold. But I visited in the winter time, so
yeah.
yeah.
You are very lucky.
I was lucky. Oh, to be here. Yes, the weather here is nice. Anyway. Okay. And hi, Oscar.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Fine too.
Oscar, where are you calling from?
I'm from Barcelona, Spain.
Ah, okay. I actually live in Barcelona.
Yes, really?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. In Eixample.
Ah, Eixample, eh? We are we are
We-
near.
We're neighbors.
Yes, yes,
That's
almost.
funny. Yeah, I'm an English teacher and master's student here. So
Yeah. Well, I'm working. I'm working here.
you work here, yeah. Okay. And
Yeah.
are you from Barcelona?
No, I am from Terrassa. It's a city near Barcelona.
Cool. Well, very nice to meet you.
Yes, me too.
And hi, Sergio.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you.
Good. Any big weekend plans for you?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna play soccer as always, as a Brazilian, and maybe some barbecue as well.
Some?
Barbecue.
Ah, barbecue. That's nice. Is it still good weather there?
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty hot, and yeah, perfect day for soccer and barbecue as well.
That sounds nice. Okay, so welcome to everyone. I'm happy to have some new faces and a lot of familiar faces. For those of you who I haven't met, I'm Kate. I'm an English teacher originally from the United States. So today's class, as I was saying at the very beginning, is sort of a two-part class. Obviously, you can just do one part, but this first hour is on to reported speech. So transforming direct speech, so things that are in quotations, into reported speech. And this is sort of a complicated thing because there are a lot of things you have to change, but it's a useful skill, especially if you need English in an academic or business setting when you have to summarize what another person has said before. And we sort of do it all the time without really thinking about it. So, how many of you are familiar with reported speech and have studied it before in some capacity?
I am familiar with it.
Me too.
Okay. Does anyone have no idea what I'm talking about? That's okay.
Yeah, no.
What's that?
And no, I say that no speech. I don't remember speech elevator. I did some activity with the speech elevator. It's not the same.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. All right,
I studied it, but it was long time ago. I think, yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're going to sort of start from the beginning. This might be a little bit of a review for some of you, but I think we'll go through the easier parts of this fairly quickly. So what exactly do I mean by reported speech? well. Here's an example. Okay, so well, actually, we'll read the grammar box first. Jabo, do you mind reading the text on this slide?
Okay. You want me to read this text, right?
The text, yeah. So the part at the bottom, sorry.
Okay.
It is the grammar.
It is the grammar we use if we want to tell another person about a conversation that took place in the past. For example, telephone call, news, or story that someone told us, etc.
Great, perfect. Okay, so so converting sentences to reported speech is pretty much a grammar activity, right? Because you have to think about verb tenses, you have to think about subjects, and you have to think about objects. So let's look at this example. So here we have a person named Tom, and he says, I'm feeling ill, right? I don't feel well. And then we have two other people, right? Imagine this is Tom's mother, and this is Tom's friend. And Tom's mother asks, where's Tom? And the friend says, he said he was feeling ill. Right? So here we have direct speech. Tom, in quotation marks, says, I'm feeling ill. And we transform it to reported speech like this. So when another person summarizes what is being said. Questions so far?
So far, so good.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so here we have, I'm just going to type this in the verbling box. Tom said, I'm feeling ill. And then the reported version is, Tom said he was feeling ill. So as we go through these examples, try to think about what changes are being made from sentence to sentence. Okay, so Ali, can you read the text on this slide, please?
Okay. My favorite film is on TV tonight. I love comedies. Right.
And this part?
Okay. Miss Brown said that her favorite film was on TV that night. She said that she loved comedies.
Okay. All right. So so here we have a little bit of a more complex example, right? So we're again reporting on what this person is saying. What changes do you notice that we make from the direct speech sentence to the reported speech? What are the changes we've made?
We changed the tenses.
We changed the
Tense.
The tenses, yes. Okay, and what tense is the original sentence in?
Present.
Yeah, so we have two verbs in present simple, right? We have is in present simple,
And
we have love in present simple. Good. And so, and in the reported speech sentence, what tenses are we using?
Past.
Right, the simple past. So simple present transforms to simple past, is to was, love to loved. And great. And what other changes have we made?
The verb.
The verb. Yep.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Time.
Also?
Time.
The time. Yeah. And what do you mean when you say the time?
Okay. The Mrs. Brown say her favorite film is on TV tonight. But we need to report the speech, so we need to change the time.
Yes. Yeah, good. That night. Excellent. So these markers of time, these words that express time, these also change, right? So tonight, when she was speaking, right, she was talking about tonight. But now we're reporting about this event that happened in the past, and tonight for her is no longer tonight. So we must say that night, right? So these words also change. Very good. And then the last thing, as you'll notice, is articles, right? So possessive articles, possessive pronouns and subject pronouns and object pronouns can all change in reported speech. Okay, and you'll have to be careful with those. So if you look here, we have my changing to her, right? So changing from first to third person. And then here, I changes to she. We have a subject. We have a subject pronoun, right? I, and it's changing to she. She said that she loved comedies. Okay. So, and please feel free to stop me if you have questions as we go through, okay? All right, and so again, here are the things that changed. Pronouns, tenses, and time words. Exactly what you all said. So, in reported speech, we're basically always going one step into the past. Okay, so if we want to transform a sentence into reported speech, we take it back one step in the past. So let's look at some examples. Let's see. Oscar, can you read these examples?
Am is becomes was. Are becomes were. Has have becomes had. See becomes saw. Can can't becomes could couldn't. And will won't becomes wouldn't.
Yeah, perfect. Great, thank you. So, so why do you think that I specifically chose the verbs to be and to have? This is a question for the class.
They are commonly used, right?
They're commonly used, and they're also used in other tenses, right, as helping verbs. So, for instance, if you have the present continuous, right, so Tom said, I am running, okay? Imagine we want to convert this sentence, Tom said, I am running, into reported speech. Does anyone know how we would do that?
Tom was running.
He said.
Tom said, yeah, he was running.
He was running.
Right? Tom said he was running. So here, we're changing essentially from present continuous to past continuous. But notice that basically the thing we have to worry about changing is the helping verb, right? So in this case, am just becomes was. You remember verbs that are used as auxiliary or helping verbs, the transformations will be a lot easier. Okay, and just another thing to be aware of, modal verbs are also used in reported speech. Okay, so here we get into the verb tenses. So do becomes past simple, so do to did. Am or is doing, the present continuous, becomes the past continuous, was doing. The same goes for plural, so we are going shopping, present continuous, we were going shopping, past continuous. And then the present perfect changes to the past perfect. Oops, okay. Present perfect changes to past perfect. Okay, so again, going one step further back in the past. Questions about this? Okay. So what happens if we want to report a sentence that is already in the past tense? Well, this slide tells you the answer. Sum, can you read what's on this slide?
If we want to report a sentence that is already in the past tense, we normally use the past perfect. I saw the film last week. He said he had seen the film the week before.
Okay, good. And so why, if we have something that's already in the past tense, why would we put this into the past perfect in reported speech? Does anyone know?
That means past perfect is the action or event before the past.
Yeah, excellent, right? So a verb in the past perfect indicates something that's even more in the past, right, than the simple past. Absolutely. And welcome to Adela and Khaled. Nice to have you both here. Okay. So let's look at all of these changes, these time words that change. Let's see. Daniel, can you read this chart? So now changes to then.
Yes. Time, now, then, today, that day, this week, that week, tomorrow, the next day, yesterday, the day before, last week, the week before, place, here, there, this, that, these, those.
Thank you. Great. Okay, so these are those time words that we were talking about when we looked at the first examples, right? And these, you know, once you start doing exercises and practicing these, it gets easier, right? You'll start to remember them. What I want you to notice, of course, the left column is a verb we'll use in the direct speech sentence, and the right column is for reported speech. Okay, so just familiarize yourself with these, and we'll use them when we practice in some exercises. But just what I want you to notice is also these are all becoming more removed, right? So just like we're putting the verbs further into the past, these time markers also become sort of more removed, right? So if something is here, it's very close, whereas if something is there, it's further away. Okay? So I want to do some practice. And here, the exercises are related to this. Andre, can you read this description?
A comedy show called Don't Look Now has just closed after 5 years at the theatre in London's West End. This is what the critics said when it opened 5 years ago.
Great. Okay. So does everyone understand? So we had, you know, a very famous play that opened in a theater, and we have some quotations of things that critics said about the play. So take a minute and try to transform these things that are in direct speech. So we'll do the first one together. So the Daily Mail, a newspaper, said, quote, "It's a marvelous show." Right? It's a marvelous show. Say it again?
It was a marvelous show.
Excellent, right? The Daily Mail said it was a marvelous show. Okay, and so here, what change did you make?
I add the verb said and changed present simple to past simple, the verb to be.
Absolutely. Perfect. Good. Okay. So everyone take a few seconds and try to do the same thing with the second one, and then we will talk about it. Okay, so who knows how we would transform this? Or who can tell me what the guardian said?
I can try.
So, yeah, okay.
I can try.
Go ahead.
The guardian said, you would laugh at it.
You'd?
Would love it.
Good. Good. Absolutely. Right? So excellent. This one was...
You would love it. Sorry.
Yeah, would. Right? You would love it. So,
Okay.
good. So here, this is a little bit trickier, right? Because we have you'll. You'll, this apostrophe LL, is standing for will, right? You will. And so, as he correctly identified, will changes to would. Will changes to would. Here, this pronoun is sort of, we could change it, right? Or we could leave it the same, because we don't know really who you is, right? We don't know who the guardian is, who the audience of the guardian is, right? So we could say, the guardian said, we would love it. The guardian said, you would love it. The guardian said, people would love it. Those, we just don't really know. We would need more context. Okay? All right. So here, yes. So they choose people would love it, right? But it could go either way. All right. So take a second or so and try to do the same thing with these two exercises. Okay, so Daniel, can you do the first one?
Yes, the time said the production was brilliant.
Perfect. Good. The time said the production was brilliant. So what change did you make?
I had said and I changed the verb to be the present for the past was.
Good. Perfect. And Andrew, or is it Andrew or Andre?
Anyway.
Okay.
Andrew or Andre.
Andre. Okay. Can you do the second one?
John Proctor said it was the funniest show he had ever seen.
Yeah, good. So, Joan Proctor said it was the funniest show he had ever seen. Okay, so good. So here you had to make a few more changes. What changes did you make?
I reduced tenses, so and add the verb say, said, reduced gлагол to be, and reduced present perfect to past. Perfect.
Perfect. Perfect. Great. Okay, good. Oh. Okay, hopefully you all didn't see that. Try to do these last two. These are a little bit trickier, and you'll see why. So take a little, 30 seconds, a minute, and do these, and then we will talk about them. Okay, so the first one, who wants to give this a try? Anyone?
I can try.
Okay. I don't know who said that, but go ahead.
I don't know if there is anyone wanted to because I tried the first. If there is anyone wanted to try, he can try. I'm Khalid.
Okay, I don't think anyone else wants to try, so Khalid, you go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
Ben Walsh. He said. Ben Walsh said. He made. He made. He made. He made.
Are you still there?
Made him lot.
Okay, yeah, so you're on the right track. We have a few problems here.
Yes.
Does anyone know what we need to change?
Made joke maybe or made something.
No,
He made
this
a
part is
joke.
actually,
Made him laugh.
this part is okay. This part is okay. Ben Walsh said
It had made.
It had made.
Perfect, yeah, good. Okay, so this one is quite tricky, right? It looks simple, but it's difficult. So here, we keep it the same, right? Because we're still talking about the play. It refers to the play, the theater. Here, he's talking about the past. He's already using the past, right? He said, it made me laugh. So, as Daniel said, we have to now use the past perfect. We have to go even further back into the past. So he said, it had made him laugh. And here, me, an object pronoun, is changing to him. Okay, so me changes to him because now we're in the third person. Questions? Okay, and who wants to try this last one?
I try.
Okay.
Time Out said that people should hadn't missed. No, no, should hadn't the other. Oh, no.
What's
or
that?
had missed. No, okay, it's possible. I don't. No, too negative. No, is it? Should no. Should
This one is tricky. So here, we actually just keep it the same.
Should. No, I think it's with had.
So it shouldn't have missed it.
I don't know.
Here we have a modal verb. We have should. Right?
Yes, shouldn't.
So we can actually just keep it the same. So this sentence is correct. Timeout said that people shouldn't miss it. So when we have a modal verb like should, would, could already in the first sentence, when we're giving advice or suggestions, we just keep that the same. We keep that the same. Because, so you could say people shouldn't have missed it, right? But this changes the meaning of the sentence. This changes the meaning
because
of the
it's
sentence.
not possible to see this is finished, the action.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Okay. All right, good. Okay, very nice. That was a tricky one. Okay, so I want to do some more exercises on this, and I'm going to give you some time to do these sort of on your own, and then we'll talk about them. But before we do that, are there questions that people want to ask about anything we've talked about so far?
Just the material, if you can share with us the slides or document.
Yes.
Material.
Do you want me to share it?
If you can, yeah.
Yeah, I can attach it to the class description. Does that work? Okay. All right. And here you have some exercises. Okay, I'm sending everyone a Google document. Okay, so everyone, please open that document, and you'll have some practice exercises to work on.
We don't have permission.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah.
You should. Let's see. Let me make sure.
Travels today.
What's that?
It says
is in travels.
you need permission.
It says you need permission. Okay, sorry. Can you?
Maybe you send it without permission. Or...
I think I did. Sorry. Okay.
It's okay.
All right. Now it's okay?
Yes.
Great. Okay. All right. So, perfect. So, here you have these exercises. What you can do is either download the document and work on it on your computer, or just write the answers somewhere else. But don't actually write in the Google document, okay? Because I want everyone to work on this individually, okay? So here, what you're going to have to change. So remember, things you want to be changing are pronouns, verbs, and tenses, right? And time markers. So markers of time. So things like tonight, yesterday, etc. Okay, and if you, so I'll just give you,
I think teacher,
yes.
I think my advice to make a copy. Everyone can make another copy in the same document, and he can work in the copy of the document. Don't touch the original one. I mean,
yes, okay. So
can make, everyone can make own copy. I mean, and work in the. Don't touch the original one. You got it?
Yes. Okay. So do not touch the. So don't edit this one. I'll actually
original
make this
one.
not.
Yeah. Make a copy.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Make a copy.
So copy it or download it, whatever. Okay. And now you actually can't edit this document. So you should be able to copy it, but you can't edit it. Okay. So take however long you need. I would say between 5-7 minutes maybe, and try to do just numbers 1 through. Let's see, 1 through 13. Numbers 1 through 13. Okay. numbers 1 through 13. If you have any questions while you're working on it, please let me know.
Please, madam.
Yes.
Could you please repeat the question? Because I arrived late.
Sorry?
Repeat the exercise for me.
Ah, of course. Of course. So, do you see the Google document?
No. Because there are my first lessons. Then I don't know very well the systems.
Ah, okay. So if you look in the, I just added this to the Google chat. Adela, can you get the document from there as well?
No, I haven't this document.
Yes. Okay. I just added it to the group chat. Do you see the group chat?
Yes.
Okay. So if you click on that link, you should be able to open a document that has the exercises that the students have just started in there. Have you got it?
Now I إذا evident, huh?
Tiene que ver que no es de fuera para que todo más raro. Casi entra por detrás, boom.
Yes, I have this
Great.
document.
Okay.
Statement meets the exercise.
Yes, exactly. So we just introduced the grammar about reported speech. So I don't know if you're familiar with that topic, but if you are, you could try to work on this exercise as well. Just download the document and work on it on your own, or just write the answers somewhere else. Okay?
Okay.
Great. Of course.
We have writing on the document.
No, so I don't want you to write on that document. You can either save it to your computer, you can download it, or you can just write the answers somewhere else.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so I'm sure people are probably still working, and that's okay. I want to start going over the answers, though, just in the interest of time. So if you want to keep working on your own, that's totally fine. If you want to help supply the answers to these, that's great. So, can someone read and answer number 1?
I can.
Great, Daniel.
She said he worked in the bank on this corner.
Okay, she said. Okay, it's almost perfect. There needs to be one more change, though.
This, but I can't remember.
Yeah, good.
That, maybe.
Yeah.
That corner. That corner.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Said good, right? Because
The
this.
second one.
Okay. Do you want to do the second one?
That. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
She told me they went out that night.
Okay, does everyone agree?
No.
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 Yeah.
They had gone.
Last night?
The night before.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 things. The first one.
They had gone.
Had gone.
Had gone, right? And this is tricky because here we had the past. We already had the past simple, so we need to use the past perfect. And then I think I heard Jabo say that sorry.
The night before.
The night before.
The night before, yeah. Good. The night before. Excellent, right? Because last night, well, it was last night when she was talking, but now the night we're talking about is no longer last night, if that makes sense. So we have to say it the night before. Okay. Good.
Number 3.
Okay, Ali?
Okay. She said she was coming.
Great. Okay, this one is simple, right? She said, I'm coming. She said she was coming. So present continuous changes to past continuous. Okay. Number 4.
She was waiting for the bus when he had arrived.
She told me. Okay, say it again.
He was waiting for the bus when he had arrived.
So she told me he was waiting for the bus when he had arrived. Okay. Not quite.
She had been
waiting.
Okay, one at a time. Ali, what were you saying?
She had been waiting for the bus.
Good. So she here, right? So this is tricky. So right? She is talking about herself. So we know this pronoun has to be she. And here, yeah, we have was. So was is going to change to had been. So here we have the past perfect continuous. Okay, before we had the past continuous, so we need to make this past verb into a perfect tense, had then, and then we keep the continuous part the same. Here, this is a little bit tricky. Here, we just use the simple past. We keep this the same. Okay? And this is because after clauses that start with when or that sort of introduce a future in the past, right? We just keep the verb the same. We keep it in the simple past. Okay, so when he arrived. It's kind of an exception. Okay. Can someone try number 5?
She said, okay. She said he would had never been here until the week before.
Say it again. She said she
She would have never been here until the week before. Until that week before.
Okay. So close. This one is tricky because here, I'd is I had, right? I had. So we don't need a modal verb here.
She had, no?
She
Yeah.
had never been.
So actually, so here, what tense do we have? I had never been.
Perfect.
It's a past.
It's the past perfect.
Perfect.
So
Perfect, yeah.
if we already have the past perfect, we just keep it in the past perfect.
I think no change.
Yeah, no change. We can't go any further back in the past, basically. And there stays the same. So here changes to there, but there does not change to here. So this is all very tricky. It's thing you just have to keep practicing. Okay, good. Thank you. All right. Number 6.
She told me she didn't go to the party the night before.
Okay, almost perfect. Last night changes to the night before.
I think she hadn't gone.
Yeah, good.
Gone to the party.
Perfect. She hadn't gone, right? Because we have simple past changing to past perfect. All right, number 7.
She said Lucy would come later that day.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Really, really nice because this is tricky. So here we have the future. Lucille, right? Lucy will. So the will is changing to would. And today always changes to that day. Very nice. All right. Number 8.
She told me, I try, I don't know. She told me he hadn't eaten breakfast this morning.
Almost perfect, but this changes to
that morning.
Yeah.
Also, okay. That
very nice, Adela. Very good. Thank you. Okay, number 9. This one is very. Okay, go ahead, Ali.
She said she could help you.
Sorry, it's connecting. Go ahead.
She could help me the next day.
Yeah, good. She said she could help me the next day. Excellent. Okay, I'll type it in the verbling box. She said she could help me the next day. Excellent. And so here, can changes to could. And then this pronoun, you, well, we have a few choices here. We're not totally sure if it's you, him, right? Maybe she's saying this to a third person. So this could be, she said she could help me the next day. She said she could help him the next day. She said she could help her the next day. So she said she could help us, okay? And in the interest of time, I'll just tell you the answers for
Oh, she's gone, teacher.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
What's going on?
The teacher is bad.
Yeah,
She has gone.
Okay, sorry about
there
that.
is two
Hi.
teachers in the class.
Okay, I know. There are two of me here now. Okay, so anyway, you know what? So I'm going to post the answers as well as the PowerPoint. Okay, and I will do that after my next class. So you can check your answers, and if you have any other questions, you can feel free to ask me by message. Okay, so I'll post the answers to these exercises as well as the PowerPoint. We're out of time. I actually have another class on reported speech now if anyone wants to keep practicing. Otherwise, thank you all very much for your participation, and I hope to see you all soon.
See you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay,